Emma, a 13-year-old with eyes constantly attached to her phone, woke up with a jolt. Not from an alarm, but from the defeating silence. No peeping notifications, no blinking LEDs, just emptiness. Panic clawed at her throat. Where was her phone? Had a mischievous monster taken it? Did it vanish into a black hole under the bed? Or worse, had her parents taken a drastic step and shut it down completely? Emma searched through the house, calling her phone's name like a lost kitten, but the only reply was the mocking echo of her own voice. Finally, she found it, placed simply on the kitchen counter, switched off. A note laid beside it, wrote in her mom's handwriting. Tech-free day, embrace the real world, love you. Emma stared at the note, then at the silent phone, then back at the note. This was like being exiled to a deserted island without Wi-Fi. What do people do without their digital lifeness? Panic transformed into strange curiosity. So, she did the unthinkable. She walked outside. The sun, unfiltered by a screen, found warmth on her skin. Birds chirped, a melody she hadn't noticed before. Emma walked, the unfamiliar sensation of the ground beneath her feet strangely exhilarating. She ended up at the park, a place where children usually laughed, and their joy real and unfiltered. Emma joined them, her laugh echoing through trees, a sound foreign to her digital self. As the sun dipped low, casting long shadows, Emma sat on the bench, a strange sense of peace washing over her. The world, she realized, was full of vibrant colors, textures, and sounds that her phone had muted. She still missed the digital world, but now it wasn't an escape. It was a choice. Later that night, when she finally powered on her phone, the notifications felt less urgent, the likes less important. The digital world still held its allure, but now it was just one part of a larger, more vibrant reality. Emma smiled. A real smile. Not just one from a profile picture. The tech-free day had been a forced detox, but it had unlocked a world she never knew existed. A world waiting to be explored, one notification at a time, or maybe just one breath at a time. In an era where our social media status can be measured by likes, our adventure is being judged by our Insta stories, and our wrists vibrate with every notification. It's easy to forget there's a world outside the screens. Welcome to the digital age, where being connected doesn't mean just having Wi-Fi, but being linked to hundreds, if not thousands, of friends and followers across the globe. But here's the twist. While we're living in a hyper-connected world, there's a parallel world called real life. And it's just as fascinating, if not more. Balancing our digital and real worlds is about navigating the tightrope between staying connected online and being present offline. It's about recognizing when to scroll and when to look up and see the beauty of the world around us. It's about using technology to enhance our lives, not consume them. As a teenager, we're at the forefront of a digital revolution, armed with the latest gadgets and apps. But we're also equipped by something way more powerful: the ability to choose how we integrate these things in our life. Balancing our tech life. Why should we care about hitting pause in our digital life once in a while? We're all glued to our screens way too much, and it's kinda missing a lot. Ever fall down after scrolling through Insta for hours? Yeah, me too. And sleep? Forget about it if you're texting till 3 a.m. We need our beauty sleep to function. And those blue lights from our screen? Not helping. Plus, have you ever noticed how sometimes we forget to move because we're glued to our seats watching TikTok? Ooh. A lot, so cute. Oh, I have to continue. Okay. That's not doing any favor for our health. Here's another thing. Ever tried having a combo with someone who won't look up from their phone? Boring, right? That's my mom. We have to work on those face-to-face skills because emojis can't express everything. And nothing beats laughing so hard with our friends. And let's not even start on how our grades could take a hit if we are too distracted by notifications during study time. So, what's the game plan? We've got to be smart about this. Really smart. Let's enjoy the digital world, but we have to make time for our real life stuff. A bunch of smart people have done some studies to show us why it's so important to unplug and engage in offline activities. Here's what they found. Feeling better inside. Spending less time on social media, 30 minutes a day, can greatly reduce feelings of loneliness and depression. It's like giving our brain a vacation. Happy vacation. From all the noise online. Sleeping better. Looking at screens right before bed can make it really hard to fall asleep, because the light from the screens trick our brain into thinking it's still daytime. It's really not. Turning off screens an hour before bed can help us fall asleep way better. Using screens before bed leads to worse sleep and more morning tiredness. Paying better attention. When we are trying to do our homework and check our phones at the same exact time, we don't do either very well. Focusing on just one thing without distractions can help us do better in school. Staying healthy. Sitting all days staring at the screen isn't good for our body. Moving around, playing outside, doing any kind of exercise is super important to keep us healthy. Get at least 1 hour of physical activity daily to offset screen time. Making friends. Talking to people face to face can make us understand each other better and build strong friendships. It's important to spend time with your friends real life rather than texting on your phone all day. This can help you to boost your skill in emotional development and building meaningful relationships. Enjoying nature. Real nature, this is only fake. Going outside and spending time in nature can make us feel happier and more relaxed. It's a great way to take a break from the digital world. Spending just 20 minutes in a park can really boost our well-being. Being creative. I'm really good at this. Doing things like drawing or reading or swimming in the beach. I want to go tan. Or playing an instrument. لا تحطي this part. Act as if this is a microphone. My bad. Can really be fun and good for our brain. It helps us think in new ways and lets us enjoy doing something just because we like it. And it makes us enjoy life more relaxed, more productivity, and an open mind. These facts highlight why it's crucial to balance our screen time with offline activities for our mental and physical health. So, how can we use technology mindfully? Set boundaries. Track screen time. Utilize apps to understand how much we spend time on digital devices, especially during family times, meals, before bed, you name it. Quality over quantity. Unsubscribe. That was so funny. Unsubscribe from negativity and follow accounts that bring positivity. For example, like educational content, creative hobbies, or fitness challenges, or just me. Engaging in offline activities. Suggest activity ideas for family and friends that don't involve screens, like board games, book club, outdoor activities, sports, truth or dare. I like truth and dare the most, or probably book clubs because I love reading. Truth and dare never ends good. volunteering and community involvement. Engaging in community services can provide sense of purposes that digital interactions often lack. Switch off notifications. Constant alerts can be overwhelming. Silence them, except for the truly important messages. Avoid combining screen activities with important tasks that requires focus, like studying or a conversation. When you have a conversation, show that you care to make the person you are talking to feel loved. Explore new interests or rediscover old passions that don't involve technology. Reward yourself for achieving screen-free goals or sticking to your limit. Remember, progress, not perfection. Don't try to change everything overnight. Start small and slowly increase mindful usage screen habits. Find what works for you to create a balanced digital life that suits your needs and your preferences. Being connected but grounded is about making mindful choices to ensure technology serves as a tool for growth and connection, not a barrier. Remember, you're the ultimate gamer of your life and the power to level up. Your experiences lays within your choices. The evidence is clear. The balance between online engagement and offline isn't just a recommendation. The benefits are too significant to ignore. Each step you take towards a more balanced life is a step towards a happier, healthier you. The goal isn't to eliminate technology from our lives, but to use it in a way that enhances rather than to take away from our real-world experiences. Dare to live fully, both offline and online, and become a legend in both worlds. Together, let's create a balanced, vibrant life that resonates with joy, purpose, and endless possibilities.